1 week of riding Hiboy Titan Pro off-road electric scooter, and this model has some pretty good performance and features. Is this the next electric scooter you should buy for fun or commuting? Let's take a closer look and find out. It looks like it's not damaged and all the parts are in good condition. So let's take it out and see how it looks like. Here. We have an extra tube in the package, and that's pretty much it. The tool, full manual, and it is 54.6 2.0 amps.
The time, 'cause I wanna freeze this moment, make it mine, hold you close. Now my heart's wide open. When I'm with you, suddenly I feel no pain. Do you make it go away? Do you make it?
Frame and construction. We have a similar body frame to Dualtron Mini model. The rear is made out of steel, and the front connection to the fork is forged aluminum. Seems strong and sturdy. Weight 60 pounds or 27 kilograms only. The motor. We have a dual setup here and a single side swim arc construction. And I want to emphasize here that this model outputs 2400 watts. Two 1200 watts brushless DC motors, and with only 60 pounds total weight. This scooter has plenty of power and it is compressed as a light package. This is the main advantage here. Feels very nimble and fast, picks up speed almost like a performance scooter. The battery. We have an upgraded capacity of 17.5 amps and a 48-volt system. We have 10-inch off-road tires on this model. Let's talk about performance, the ESC, comfort and feel. This is the part that needs polishing a bit and getting used to. On the first day out of the box, the throttle felt sensitive and abrupt in a dual setup only. But once you pass 5 to 10 miles an hour, it becomes smooth and intuitive, and the power output is strong but easy to control. Also, I learned that after several days of riding, you'll get used to it and it'll feel more comfortable, more intuitive and more natural. You'll actually have fun spinning tires from the dead start. Speed. On the website, it is advertised 51.5 kilometers an hour or 32 miles, and up to 64 kilometers long range, and that's 39 miles. Also, it states designed for riders who need high weight load or off-road racing fanatics. Not sure what is that referring to, but I personally reached 31 miles an hour with 220 pounds on flats with about 70% battery capacity. That is impressive for this frame design and size. It held up pretty well. Usually, various brands test with 150-pound riders and post numbers that are not reachable by regular consumer or rider. So, I am really pleased with this top speed result. Acceleration. It is faster than Varla Pegasus, and this model feels more rugged. It is powerful and more on the aggressive side, which I like. I'm not sure if you can hear in the video, but every time I accelerate, the front tire spins a bit until it engages fully. Components. I would say we're looking at the mid-range quality and feel. I like the frame structure, the motors and the single swing arm design is pretty cool and looks well put together. Light, powerful and compact. The noise coming from the motors at the startup tells me that the settings needs a bit of polishing. Once you pick up speed, it's all smooth, quiet and powerful. So efficiency can be improved here. I think better software can fix and smoothen up a lot and can make even better overall feel, and already high performance numbers on such a light frame, the speed and range numbers can go higher. Brakes. We have mechanical standard disc brakes, no setup out of the box, and they surprisingly worked perfectly. Suspension. We have Dualtron style cartridge suspension. Works okay off-road and feels comfortable in the city. But the travel feels restricted, more on the steeper side. I think we have travel between 1 to 2 inches or around those numbers. If you want a more smoother, more travel suspension, I think you can remove the screws and replace with different rubber blocks and make it more suitable for your style of riding. For me it was okay, not perfect, not bad, I would say acceptable. Load capacity, maximum 286 pounds. Charging, close to 9 hours from empty, definitely you need a faster charger. Stability, at 31 miles an hour, I have zero wobble. You don't need a steer dampener here, stable and comfortable. Okay, so one thing I forgot to mention here is make sure after you try it, this is super tight. I recommend to put some Loctite here just to make sure it's safe and doesn't come loose. And over the components here, we have e-bike key ignition type. It looks like we have here an e-bike screen. Why? Because when you go to 0 here, it doesn't do anything, which is a e-bike settings or option. And we have 3 speeds, 3 being the maximum up to 31 miles an hour. As always, SL1000. I think this is the best addition for the scooter. This light's only to make yourself visible in evening or nighttime. And this light really powers up a lot in front of you. It will give you a bright, nice, long path in the nighttime. In conclusion, it is super light and convenient. The stem is a bit short for me and I wish I had adjustability here. After completing the range test and riding it daily for a while, it was alright. I feel like I'm positioned or engaged for racing all the time, looking down forward, but definitely it will be better for shorter riders. The scooter is stable and no need for steer dampener at maximum speed, which is a sign that the frame was done well. Geometry is good, just I wish I had the longer stem or the adjustability. Overall, a solid package, but needs some refinements. The rear fender can be done a bit more sturdier and more appealing. Portability wise, taking in consideration the specs you get and being able to lift and move around, it is a good option for those that commute in a bus or train and like to have the opportunity of using a more compact scooter that will still pack a higher performance. I would like to see a hook to connect the stem to the frame on this model. "10-inch tires are well integrated into the short frame and helps when off-roading. Overall, I like the nimbleness and quickness of the Titan Pro model. Despite having a weird position, I think this frame is robust and well balanced for portability and performance. Like any other scooter models, it lacks refinements in some areas. Taking in consideration the performance package and the size, is this the best scooter option for you in this price range? You'll have to decide, and I'd like to see what do you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like and share this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.